Hello everybody. Welcome to my first live stream on the channel. Today we're going to be covering some of these storms that are up here in North Dakota currently. They're moving east and there are some pretty big time storms here we're going to be watching. So since the last time I saw this, like, just look at this hook. Like, so this is our inflow here. Hold on, let me change this to a different color. I'm going to go bright pink. So we have our inflow. So this is rotating here. And so this here is a storm on the bottom right and left hand corner of your screen. As you can see, this has tornado warning, 3-inch size hail, which is large apple size, which is absolutely huge hail. And like those velocities there are so strong, lines up perfectly with our hook. And you see all of this up here. This is not debris. That is actually hail. We have another tornado warning over here, which is in our line of storms here, which is producing very, very strong winds up to later. Actually, I don't even know. Possibly now it could be going up to 110 miles per hour for our winds, which is crazy. I'm just gonna make sure the stream is up and running. That way I'm not talking to nobody. Alright, and it is working. So, this here is, so the storms that are embedded in our line of storms is going to be a bit harder to track for tornadoes, as it usually is with lines. But over here, as you can see, we have individual supercells, which may start to merge together, but right now, this is definitely our stronger of the two, which is clear just by even that hook. And you can see we have, I believe that's a funnel there actually, bottom right hand corner of your screen. You see just how many chasers are on this storm. And this is only the people that are streaming to this app. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 people, plus everyone who's just chasing and not streaming. So our strongest velocities here are right here. And you can see that is that right there. Bottom right hand corner of your screen. Um, as you can see, we have a 5% tornado risk up here for today. And this hook is just getting crazier and crazier. And you can see the rotation really well on that bottom left-hand corner of your screen. All of that is just spinning. This thing's going to drop a tornado soon, probably. This is... Oh man, this is crazy. Now on this storm, just down to the south, west a little bit, this is having baseball-sized hail, which is, once again, huge hail. Not as much of a hook. A bit of rotation right now. It's a little bit more broad, I think, from what I'm seeing here. And that hook is just, that is one of the biggest hooks I have seen on a storm. Just like, look at all this. This is all just wind getting sucked up into this storm and making all of this in here spin. And everything here is hail up to large apples. Let's go back to our line of storms over here. We have 80-mile-an-hour winds here. Severe thunderstorm warning with destructive damage threat. So this is very, very high winds. Here is the main concern for these storms, but the tornado threat is still there. As you can see, we do have a tornado warning on that storm, on one of these storms here. Right here is where our strongest rotation would be. Yeah, and that just got even stronger with the newest scan here. You just see all of this is going one way, and this is going the other, so it's all spinning. No debris signature. So I don't believe we have a tornado on the ground here as of right now, but it will be something to keep our eye on. Back over on these supercells over here. Our rotation doesn't seem quite as strong as before. I still have a nasty hook. I take that back, our rotation is very strong. The problem with this is this could become a rain-wrapped tornado if this does drop. We currently actually have 4 tornado warnings. Oh yeah, this is 2 of them here. One here, and then that one there. See if we have any other good views of this storm. Sorry about that. And look at that hook. Holy crap. And so as you can see, our inflow, it just goes all the way into that storm. That is crazy. We should get a new velocity scan here soon. I really want to see if we can get a different view of this. This isn't a terrible view. We're going to put this top left. You can see the structure a bit better. See, there's definitely a bit of a wall cloud, I believe it is.
That's fine. Do you know what the speed is on ours?
And even look at that. Okay, I'm just going to put that right up here, right next to that other one. Separate it a bit. I'm going to put right in the middle, up top there. And if I turn the camera, you can really see the structure of this storm. It is, like, just look at all of that. That is, oh my goodness. And that is that could be a funnel. Could be funnel right there where my little arrow thing is. Could be wrong, but it looks like if you look at the top left, that could be the same thing there. It is hard to tell, but we probably have a lowering at least. This storm down here is actually starting to get a bit more of a hook. Our rotation is definitely getting a little bit stronger. So this is going to be a storm to keep our eye on now. And that is baseball size hail. So again, huge hail. Back with our storm over here. It is just so hard to track the storms that are embedded, or the tornadoes that could be embedded in lines of storms. So it's just so hard to tell. We have 80-mile-an-hour winds with this line of storms. Oh, 90-mile-an-hour winds here for this line of storms coming up on Flasher. I think that's Frida. Everything for this warning here is crazy. 90-mile-an-hour winds with destructive damage. Tennis ball size hail down here. Wow, okay, wait. Take a second here. Look at the top middle of your screen. And you see that structure on our on this storm over here. Back to this, we're gonna check out this down here. A bit of rotation. It's really broad right now, though. It looks like not a ton of rotation there by any means. Yeah, but that will once again be something to keep our eye on. Alright. And once again, you see that hook is just crazy strong. Wow. Bottom left-hand side of your screen there about 5-10 seconds ago now. Insane lightning strikes. But the structure on this storm. Oh man. This thing's gonna drop a tornado soon. Well, it might. Should say. And actually, there you go. Boom. I don't think this is on the ground yet, but there's definitely a funnel. Is this on the ground actually? Well, let me unmute this.
I think we're just the ones who don't have connection. Orange button though for future reference is right there. It's red.
I can't tell, but that is a funnel if that is not.
Massive tornado down. Massive tornado down.
Okay, tornado is on the ground.
Flying north, flying north, flying north. Gotta be careful because this is strong RFD, so not weak.
Looks like a tornado on the ground. Actually, can't tell if that's on the ground, but you can see this with every single one of these. Huge funnel, could be on the ground, and this could become rain wrapped very soon here. If it gets this
Oh
is
my
on
God.
the ground,
Yeah, definitely fully condemned.
I think. If it's not, it's about to fully drop here. So, tornado, either on the ground or about to be on the ground. And yeah, there you go. You can see our velocities there. Line up perfectly. No debris signature yet. I actually don't know what that is. Let's go here. Alright. I don't think... I can't tell if this is on the ground. This very well might be on the ground. Actually, probably is. Sorry about that. There we go. So that is our storm here, and this is heading up towards uh, Eccleston, I believe. About to head through Ur- Urbana, Urbana, something like that. And yeah, this is 100% on the ground now. Wow! Look at bottom hand or bottom left hand of your screen here. You can even middle of yours or top middle, you can see it from further. And this isn't. Oh yeah, this is. Wait, is this observed now? Yes, it is. It is. This is observed now, which is good. This is 100% on the ground. Tornado on the ground. Still no debris signature on this yet, but there probably will be one very soon here. This beautiful tornado, man. Wow. I can't believe this. First ever live stream and we get to watch this. Just look at this. Just at like all three of these views. Just beautiful. Just absolutely beautiful. I want to see if we can get a good view here. That's a good view. Feel like this might be a bit better. No. Yeah, this is a big tornado. It's yeah. I mean, this is a pretty large tornado here. Crap. This is starting to become rain wrap, possibly. It is hard to tell here, though, what is going on. Okay. Whoa. Whoa. Yikes. Hold on. I have to recenter this. Crap. Hold on. I'm just going to X out all of these. Okay. So we have a large tornado on the ground here in North Dakota. And this is rain wrapped, it looks like.
Turn left onto I-9.
Might not be. Yeah, this is rain wrapped. Alright, now we have a large rain wrapped tornado here. This is our best view of it right now. I'm just gonna put this top right there, or top left, sorry. Let's see, do we have a debris signature? Somehow we still do not have a debris signature. It doesn't look like. This is weird, honestly. But wow, look at that rotation. This is like strong rotation. I mean, obviously this is on the ground, but wow, look at that wind. Look at that wind. Top left of your screen there. Wow. I really hope we get another good view of this soon. That is a nice, it's a beautiful tornado. Here, I'm going to put this bottom, sorry, excuse me, bottom left. Alright, come on, you stupid tornado. Pop out and oh my goodness, wait, what? Are they flipped over? Wait. Wait, who is this? I think they might be flipped over. I don't know, but this is strong winds right now. Extremely strong winds.
That's some of the strongest RFD I think I've probably the strongest.
Here's the real problem.
You got idiots like this all blocking the road.
Yep.
Come on,
That's
guys.
the real problem.
Look, 1, 2, 3.
If it comes at us, everyone on this road's dead.
Dead.
Now we're just gonna put them on mute, and we're gonna put these guys here, bottom right of your screen. Still doesn't look like we have a debris signature. However, we now there's a tornado warning on this supercell. Sorry, down here. Just gonna keep an eye on this one as well because that could turn to something. And we have 2 tornado warnings over in our line of storms. We have some rotation, or oh wait, oh crap, we have a big time tornado on the ground. Right now, oh wow, this is coming up on State Highway 25 in actually this is like pretty much central North Dakota here. Big time tornado. Yeah. Yeah, this all lines up perfectly. Debris signature and everything. Alright, we have 2 tornadoes. Actually, wait, that one, the one back over here may have lifted. I don't see anything right now. This is what we want to keep our eye on right now. Doesn't look like there's any chasers on this storm, but we have like really strong winds here as well. Huge debris signatures, like that is. It's a big debris signature. Yeah. Yeah, so tornado on the ground in North Dakota again. Doesn't look like we have anything on the ground here anymore. We are starting to get a couple new storms popping up. We've got one here. This one here might, but it might just join in with this storm here, and then a little bit here, which I don't know if this will turn into anything, but we will see. Our hook doesn't look quite as strong as it was. Definitely isn't looking. I mean, our rotation is still super strong right now. Super strong actually. Just look at that wind right now. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Crap, you know what? This might be. They might have just been in this tornado. Or they are. It's so hard to tell right now if this is on the ground or if it has lifted. Um, just trying to get a view of this here. Trying to see if we can see anything. Wow, look at that lightning. The wind's starting to slow down a bit. Still strong winds here. Where these people are. It's just so hard to tell right now if that's on the ground or not. Not sure about that, to be honest. Oops. Back over here on this storm, which the one that looked like had a tornado on the ground. Let's see. And yeah, this is still on the ground. It's looking like. Let's see with this debris signature how long ago this pops up and where. Wait, hold on. I have to make that further back. All right, let's see. What the heck? Hold on. Wait, what's going on here? Try 150 frames. There we go. Okay. You're gonna watch this area here. Yeah, there. Okay. So it's been on the ground for quite some time, actually. It's been on the ground since 9:40, 9:45. It's been on the ground for about 25 minutes. Or wait, no. 35 minutes. Wait, what? About. Hold on, let's see what time it actually dropped. There. Probably closer to 10. Hold on. Trying to see when this actually dropped. Boom. Okay, so around 9:50. So it's been on the ground for about 20 minutes, give or take. And here you can watch. I think that that was just hail. I don't think that that was anything really. Um, we should get a new velocity scan here soon, which is good. We can watch as this popped up. So just, I'm just gonna play this, and you can just, like, that thing just exploded. Both of these storms exploded, and now you can actually start, if you watch up here, you can see, yeah, that might turn into something. That storm there just popped up recently, so those could both potentially turn into something. It'll be something to keep our eye on. Okay. Back over here. 70-mile-an-hour winds, 80 for our warnings. It's calling for 80-mile-an-hour winds. I'm just gonna close out all of these. Wow. Still can't believe that that was actually on the ground there. Okay, that's starting to get a bit more concerning. So is this actually. If this can get organized, I mean, it's not much right now, but that could. Whoa, wait, is that? Okay, yeah, wait, that right there in the middle of the screen there is either, I think that's just a funnel right now. Just gonna put that top left there. I think that's the only view of this thing that we have right now. Oh, never mind, I lied. That was a good view of it. Alright, so I don't think that this is on the ground currently. However, I wouldn't be surprised if this drops again soon. One second, sorry for that. Alright. Huge funnel here. And actually, is there ground circulation? I can't tell. It's hard to tell there. Let's check. I'm so confused. Like, there's no debris signature at all for this. Oh, this is on the ground, actually. Yep. Tornado is still on the ground here. Let's see, where is this? Where is this? Okay. I think this impacted quite a few homes actually. Hopefully that wasn't too bad of a storm. There's no warnings on this storm down here at all for anything. Not even like a thunderstorm warning or anything. Kind of surprising. Back over here to our line of storms. Let's see, do we still... This looks like this may have lifted. Let's try to find the debris signature and follow it. It might still be there. This could be it there. I mean, yeah. Yeah, that might be it. Yep. Okay, so this is probably still on the ground. So we probably have 2 tornadoes on the ground right now. We just got a new tornado warning for the storm I just said. Didn't have one. And yeah, there's a hook on this. Yeah, a bit of rotation there. But again, no chasers. All of the chasers are on this one storm here, which I mean does currently have what looks to be tornado on the ground. This storm up here seems like it's trying to figure it out. Should I get a different radar site? This might be... It's hard to tell. This one's just like too close. But yeah. This could turn into something. But still our main worry right now is this storm here. Because obviously, as you can see, both top left and bottom right, we either have a funnel or a tornado on the ground. Wow. What is that? Wait. Wait, if I... What is that? That? What? Yeah, what is that? Hold on. Let me take him off mute.
Funnel to the right of the road. Do you see a funnel, Eli? Oh. No. What? Do you see anything to the right? No.
Appear to be.
I am looking.
Very much. It's probably coming right at us, but I don't want to get any closer because this road is a one-way and it would be
It was
to
brief.
turn around quickly.
It's gone now, but it was there. There's a little cone poking out next to it.
Yeah, I'm going to turn around right here, so if I got to turn around, I've got the ability to do so.
Did you guys take the interstate east?
Jeez. Yes.
It's still there.
It is
Look at the rope.
South on exit 291.
Crazy rope.
Okay, so we actually have 2 tornadoes on the ground.
Looks like a plain chemtrail.
One extremely skinny rope and this, which I don't know if it's on the ground, but it is definitely trying to be. But it is just a very, very skinny rope. Once again, still no debris signature. Which makes me think that this might not be like a super strong tornado. But I just don't know. Like, sometimes the ones that you don't think are strong are like crazy strong. I mean, okay, this thing might rope out soon, honestly. It is hard to tell, but yeah, it's good. This is now coming up on Valley City, so and um, Sanborn. Sanborn. I'm not sure. So hopefully this ropes out before it gets there. Okay, our velocities are much weaker. Um, so, yeah, I think this is starting to rope out here. Back on our line of storms. This might still be on the ground. It's difficult to tell there. This looks like it's gonna rope out. Sorry. Okay. What is this? Weather statement. For wind. Yeah, and there you go. It's roping out. You have a good view of it. Top, middle of your screen. Really, any view is good, but top, middle, and top left are your two best views of it, probably. But they're all not bad. Even bottom left. Yeah, bottom left's not bad. Bottom right's not bad either, honestly. Yeah, and this is roping out. It's good. It's a good thing. Wow. All right. Well, that was not expected. I honestly think our storm to the south could start to become more of a concern unless this figures out a way to hold on. Bottom right of your screen just had some lightning. I mean, yeah, I mean, there's some rotation on this, honestly. This, it's right on in that hook, so this is something definitely to keep an eye on here. I'm gonna X out some of these so it's not filling up the screen so much. We'll just keep the bottom left one there. Alright. Alright, back on our line of storms. I feel like our main concern for the line of storms here is going to be wind. I mean, we did have a tornado there on the ground for quite a while. Man, the lightning right now, though. Bottom left-hand side of your... Bottom left-hand corner of your screen, sorry. Still pretty strong lightning. Yeah, our rotation's getting really broad here. So the main concern for this line will probably be winds maybe some hail, and obviously a lot of rain. But 60 mile an hour, 70, 80 mile an hour here. So this down here seems to be our main area for the wind. Yeah. Alright. This still has a hook, honestly. I mean, our rotation is still there. It's definitely not as strong as it was before, but I wouldn't rule anything out for that storm still. Come on. Why won't it let me click it? Come on. There we go. Have some rotation on this storm down here. It is tornado warned. It does have a bit of a hook. So, once again, also something to keep our eye on. That's still a pretty big hook there. I mean, I still wouldn't rule anything out with this. Honestly, this is um, definitely something to keep an eye on as it moves further east. Actually, I think northeast is it. Yeah. Oh no. Uh, Mainly east, actually. Alright, let's check back in our storm down here. Yeah, I mean, velocities are getting a bit stronger, for sure. I wish we had chasers on this. Sorry, I should say. I wish there was chasers on this. Whoa. That lightning. The lightning bottom left corner of your screen there. Oh man. And okay, this storm is starting to get some more hail now actually. Alright. This is once again starting to organize, and we have a new area of rotation right by Valley City. Wow. Wow, I don't even know how this held on, But I mean, that just looks like, that looks weird, man. Wow, look at that rotation, bottom left of your screen. You can see that's all just spinning. Look at this lightning. What the heck? This just like picked up out of nowhere here. Alright. This will probably get upgraded for hail size here. It says it's only ping pong ball size hail, but I do see that getting upgraded. Dude, look at that rotation on this. You can see the clouds are just spinning. This is gonna probably drop another tornado here soon. Honestly, this is... This is like... That is just... Look at that lightning, man. Oh my goodness. Hold on, let's try to see if we can get any other views of this. Uh, oh, we have a little rope, it looks like. Possibly here. Right there. I don't know. If it was, that did not last long at all. Alright, and you see that wind is really picking up. Okay, we're going to put this top, actually we're going to put this bottom right. Wow. Let's see. Let's go to this and see if we can get the lightning starting to pick up. Look at that structure on that. So having that lightning here now, I mean, isn't, I don't want to say it's good, but it's not the worst because it is starting to get a bit darker out, so it will help everyone to see a little bit better. And this rotation is picking up again. And yeah, this is spinning. This is like, it's spinning fast. It's gonna drop soon, and this could be on it. Honestly, this could become a wedge tornado here. Hold on, bottom right of your screen there, you could see it looked like a bit of a funnel. All of this, or it's at least a lowering, I think. Yeah, everything just perfectly lines up. This is gonna drop again. This is crazy. Bro. I don't even know what to say. This is not good. This is not good at all. This is coming right up on Valley City here. And by the time, if this does drop, this might drop right on top of Valley City. See, that's where these people are heading, I think. You can just look at that. Just, and our hook is just lines up perfectly. Okay, back on this storm down here. I just want to keep checking in on this. Don't want to overlook this because this could potentially drop something. Now, it doesn't look like there's anything on the ground right now, so not too worried about this as of right now. There's a bit of rotation, so I will keep checking in on this storm. But this is our main concern right now. And yeah, you can see we've got a bit of a lowering bottom left of your screen there. Actually, even bottom right, you can see just in the back. Alright, this is probably going to drop soon. Alright, so top left is the people driving towards Valley City, which is in the direct path of this. And this is dropping, and this is heading right for Valley City. And I really hope everyone's ready for this. This is on the ground. This is on the ground again. Bottom left of your screen there, you can see it's on the ground again. And why? Come on. Like, as cool as it is to see, like, it is, obviously we don't want this, because, I mean, obviously, no one wants this. Sure, it's cool to see, but just everybody is gonna get affected by this here. Do they have sirens going off? Hold on.
That's probably down.
I don't think they have sirens going off. But yeah, you can see that rotation there is picking up really fast here. This is, yeah, I mean, I think this is on the ground, right? So, quite a few people driving right towards this right now. Surprisingly, I don't know. That's, yeah, I mean, that's a better option. Then you have way more escape routes. This road here, you literally just have this one road. Let's see if this is a view. It's starting to get dark. This is going to be the problem now. How dark it's getting. Alright, we have another person heading up towards Valley City right now. Or there's more storm chasers heading up there. Alright, let's check back on the velocities. Such strong velocities here. And I mean, I can't see if this is on the ground even. This is like worst case scenario here. Still only says ping pong ball size hail, but I don't know. Back over here on this storm here in our line of storms. Really strong rotation actually as well. But I can't tell if anything's on the ground here. It's problem with these lines of storms. It's just so hard to tell. Alright, we've got 90-mile-an-hour winds for this warning, though. And the problem with this, too, is everything that these storms over here are hitting right now, this wind is just going to come in behind it, and this is worst case scenario. This is brutal. This is not good. Just back down here on this storm, we're gonna. Okay, and really strong rotation. And possibly a tornado on the ground. Hold on, let's see if we can get a different radar site. Let's see if this shows us a little bit better. I mean, the rotation is so strong, but okay, we got a new velocity scan here. Such strong rotation. Look at that. I mean, it's possible that this is on the ground. It's hard to tell though with that. Alright. Back up here now. Hold on, I'm gonna turn on the volume here for a second.
Alright.
I got full visual. It is still moving.
Yeah, you can see it.
A little bit stationary now.
Yeah, we can kind of see it now. It is.
Jeez.
Is it a pipe?
So I think this is on the ground from what I'm hearing.
I was like, uh-oh, so I was worried about north.
Ah, come on.
I got full visual. It is still moving east. It's a little bit stationary now. We can kind of see it now. It is. Geez.
Is it a pipe?
It's a pipe.
Yep.
It's definitely
Okay,
a pipe.
this is on the ground, and this is approaching Valley City.
Back around.
Extremely fast.
I see it, bro. Where's the pipe?
Hold on, let's try to find this because they're saying that they can see it. Yeah, you can see it a little bit in this view here. It's going top, middle. Just look at that lightning. Holy smokes. Well, let's turn on the audio here for a second. Hear that wind. It sounds like a movie. Okay, so we have a tornado on the ground approaching Valley City. I could be it there in the back. It's hard to tell. Sorry. Okay. Alright, let's check the velocities again. Still extremely strong velocities. And this is like right on top of him. Oh my gosh, we have damage. There's damage. Okay. Oh no. Hold on. I want to put this in full screen. Oh my gosh.
It's R. You should be. That should be RFD. I know you do, but that should be RFD, from what I can see, though. It's almost over. Okay, I got a thumbs up from the house. Okay.
I have 10-foot limbs flying at me off the trees.
Okay, I got a thumbs up from the house. Thumbs up from the house.
Copy. I just had to bail south like a quarter mile, but I'll be turning back north momentarily. I just
got a thumbs up from the house. Thumbs up from the house.
Any of that stuff.
Yeah, you're fine. It's a strong RFD surge on that.
Wow. So it hit a house, but they had a thumbs up, so everyone is okay. Hopefully. And this is about to enter Valley City here. Check back in on our storms over here. This is where our rotation is. A bit of rotation here. Actually, there's some rotation here. That could be what they're looking at. So that here, it's either that there or this here, most likely. So something, it's either this, possibly this, but most likely this one here. Most likely. That's definitely our strongest rotation. Is over here. Which I mean is in the middle of this, so it could be it's in like the very middle of this storm. So I'm not sure with that one. We have another storm starting to figure itself out over here now too. Alright, this one stuff really starts to pick up. I mean, as it has been. Alright, this is now... Actually, wait, this is gonna go south of the town. I think. Yeah, it is. Wow. That was close, though. That would have been terrible. Yeah, it looks like this is starting to head southeast now. So it was heading northeast, and it looks like it's starting to head southeast, which is like kind of a good thing, I guess, for Valley City at least. Wait, if I go back a little bit here and I play this again, looks like we had some really strong rotation here not long ago. Right there for like a second. Yeah, I don't know. So this, I can't tell if this is still on the ground or not, because we don't have any like clear debris signature, which is the main problem right now. There's our rotation there. That could be our tornado there. Yeah, that is it there. So it's, yeah. Okay, these people have a view of it. Who is that? I want to try to find that. Put that on full screen. But, okay. Oh crap. So that right there, that's our tornado there. Okay, so you can see the tornado there on the top left corner of your screen there. So Valley City is definitely not in the clear. Because there's not really as much of a tornado um, like danger. I mean, like there still is for sure. This could easily move directions 100%, but right now seems to be more like wind and hail for Valley City, but you never know, this could change really quickly, so never count that out. Check back in here. Bit of rotation. Yeah, okay, very, very strong rotation. Um, and this lines up with our little bit of a hook. So this is something we're going to have to keep an eye on now. The hard part with this is there's no chasers on this, so it's going to be a bit harder to try to find. What the heck is this? Why is that warning like that? That is the weirdest flood risk warning I've ever seen. Look at that lightning bottom right of your screen there a couple seconds ago. Wow. Again. Huge lightning bolts. Okay, we got a new radar scan. Still very strong velocities. Lines up with our hook. And we now have a debris signature. There we go. So this is 100% on the ground. We have a debris signature there, which lines up with our velocities there and there. Lines up with the debris signature, which lines up with the hook. So this is definitely a tornado on the ground right now here, just south of Valley City, heading towards 119th Avenue or 119th Avenue southeast. This is the next town that this would be heading towards would be like Cuba. I can't pronounce that. Oriska would be my best guess. I don't want to say it's a good thing that we see a debris signature now, but it does confirm, and wow, the lightning is crazy. It does confirm it a bit more that this is still on the ground, and it's easier to track this way, so it is good for, wow, you see that lightning bolt bottom right of your screen. The lightning right now is just crazy. Sorry, I was saying it is a little bit, it's better for chasers because now you can see it a bit better where it actually is. It's not good that there's a debris signature, but it like it's there doesn't there's, no one wants there to be a tornado period, but because there is, it is not a terrible thing that there is a debris signature. So I'm trying to say basically, because it's easier to track this way. Not just for people at home like me, but for people out chasing. So, yes. The lightning, like there's so many lightning bolts. The top right of your screen there, you can see a lightning bolt there, well, a few seconds ago now. I mean, just, you look at any one of these, just like constant lightning. Trees down, huge trees down. Unmute this.
This is the southern edge of the bit damage that house backfill.
Say again? We're in a bad spot out here. Did anybody catch what he said?
I'm not sure. Whoa, lightning bolt top left of the screen there again. Man, just non-stop lightning. Alright, they've extended this tornado warning, which is good. Definitely needed to be extended. Okay, our velocities are not looking super strong right now, actually. Definitely weakened quite a bit there. For sure. If you watch, like, compared to that last scan even, just, it like, definitely not as bad as it was for velocities there. This, is this updated? No, I don't think so. Surprised this storm up here doesn't have anything yet. This is starting to get organized now. And back here, this expires in 2 minutes. And honestly, there's not a ton of rotation on this. Still a bit, for sure, right there. I mean, all around this, honestly, even. Really everything here is rotating a bit, but nothing like super strong. Strongest rotation right now is up here. Probably, but it's still pretty broad rotation. Okay, and I think this is a new tornado warning for the storm to the south of the one that we've been keeping our eye on a lot. Yeah, rotation is pretty strong here. No debris signature. There is a hook on this now. If I use this one, you can still see the rotation there a bit. Alright, we have a new scan here. Let me go back to this radar site. Yeah. Such strong, sorry. Pretty strong rotation, I should say. Up here, the rotation has definitely calmed down a bit. However, on the latest scan, it looks like it is starting to pick up a bit again. So, this storm is not giving up. This is really... It doesn't look like we have a clear debris signature anymore, so this is probably lifted right now. Just, it may drop again. Go back to this. We have a new tornado warning. Well, it pretty much just got extended there, pretty much. For good reason, I guess. This whole area here is where our main rotation is. The main rotation's in there. In this whole area. For the rotation, and I mean, yeah. That's just so hard to track. I mean, yeah. Okay. This tornado warning here, I believe, got extended. Whoa, that's weird. What the heck? That's weird. Okay, yeah. Rotation is pretty strong. What's going on here? Why is it? There we go. Okay. Rotation is actually really strong. Okay. Strong rotation here. Okay, no debris signature. Doesn't look like. So we'll have to keep an eye on this now as well. Back here. Our rotation seems a little bit. Well, actually, it looks about the same. It might not have updated yet. I think this is glitching out, right? I don't think it's supposed to look like this. However, yeah, there's our rotation there, I think. Alright, back up here. Okay, I mean, our rotation does look like it's getting stronger again, so this. Oh, is this. Wait, what the heck? That's not. No. This is confusing right now. Hold on. I'm gonna let everything update here. Okay, we have a severe thunderstorm. Yeah. Yawning, bruh. Sorry. Back to what I was saying. Severe thunderstorm warning. 60-mile-an-hour winds, 1-inch size hail, which is quarter size hail. This goes until 11 p.m. CDT. Alright, we're gonna check the rotation. Still, yeah, looks a bit stronger now. Our winds here are 90-mile-an-hour winds. Is what this is warned for. It's very, very strong winds. Our velocities here are actually looking pretty strong. Okay, extremely strong. I wouldn't be surprised if this is on the ground. There's no debris signature as of right now, but our those velocities are strong. Holy smokes. Yeah, very, very strong rotation. I wouldn't be surprised if this gets a debris signature here soon. Back over here on the storms that we've been covering more. Um, the storm that's a bit more down to the south here, its velocities are fairly strong. But nothing like crazy, crazy. And then our storm up here a bit further north, the one that's had two tornadoes, I believe. Its velocities are a bit weaker than they previously were, which is a good thing. So that's good. We have a new tornado warning for over here. I'm assuming it's probably for this area here, if I had to guess. Could actually be for two different areas here. Wow, this is it's a difficult one to. This might be our best radar site here to use. Okay, yeah, so it's for this area here. Hello, Kathy. Alright. Alright, back on the main storm over here. Just need to wait for another velocity scan. For now, we'll keep an eye over here. And this has to be on the ground. Those are strong. Velocity just got another update here. No debris signature yet, but this is just the southeast of Denhof. Alright, let's go back over to these storms that we have over here. Still have a bit of rotation here, just to the northwest of Cuba. I feel like is our main area of rotation. Yeah, it is for sure. Oh, this tornado warning is observed. I was just about to say, I don't know why this is tornado warned, but it is a confirmed tornado, so this is on the ground. And my guess is this would be it here. Yeah. Yep. Probably. Yeah. Alright, so tornado on the ground there, or observed tornado. We have a tornado warning for just south of Den Hof is our area that we're watching. Because that rotation is so strong right now, that is something else. Our storm down here to the south looks like it's starting to get a bit more rotation. Our storm to the north is definitely losing rotation here. It's starting to lose its hook as well. Still has rotation for sure, but it's definitely not as strong as it was. Okay, our rotation on this storm over here is starting to calm down a bit. So we probably had a tornado on the ground there for a little bit. Probably in between scans, in between radar scans. But that rotation was really strong. My guess is this is the tornado here. It's hard to tell though. We only have 10 alerts right now. 90-mile-an-hour winds for one of the severe thunderstorm warnings. 70-mile-an-hour winds. 70 and 60. We have one flash flood warning, which is that one that's way up northeast. One special weather statement, which I believe is, oh, I don't know where that is. That's the, oh, that's a rainfall warning. I don't even know. Where's the, okay, here's a special weather statement. This is for wind, and then our flash flood warning. Where's that? I mean, that could be this, possibly. I'm not sure. Or I'm just missing something. I'm not too sure. Okay. Back to these. The rotation on this storm here is still a bit strong. Actually, it's quite a bit. It's pretty strong, actually. However, our rotation on our storm up here is definitely not nearly as strong as what it was. At all, actually. It's pretty. I don't want to say it's weak, but it's not strong. So. I think I'm gonna end the stream here, honestly. Everything does seem to. Currently, it is a bit calmer. Well, not necessarily. We do have 4 tornado warnings, but I am gonna end the stream here. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, and I'll see everybody whenever I see ya, or whenever I live stream next. Whatever. I don't even know.